Well, hey there. This is Terry Sawchuk. It's Thursday, so that means it's time for 3 Minute Thursday. I want to just do a quick run through of some of the things that I'm looking at right now in the markets that I find very interesting. First is the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. So basically, the dollar has just been ripping against the yen, and we've crossed basically the high point. The dollar is now worth 160.68 yen. This is the highest level that the dollar has been against the yen probably since the mid 1980s. And the reason this is important is because it's strengthening the dollar against actually a variety of currencies. If you look at the US dollar here, we're getting back to the point where it's almost at 106. And the high point, if we just go a little further back, was all the way here at about, was it 114? Yeah, it was 114. Okay, so we're definitely not at that level yet, but we're approaching that 106 level again. And as the dollar strengthens, it makes it difficult for other people around the world because they have to convert their their currency into US dollars to buy and trade for things. And so it really is negative for other parts of the world. So this is something that we're keeping an eye on, and I think it's had recently an impact on gold, because when you look at where gold is at right now, and if I look at it on a chart, okay, you can see that it kind of peaked out up here, but it has since dipped a little bit, and now we're down to 22, well actually 23.27 is where we're at, but it got as high as like 24.50. Okay, at the same time that gold started to fall, it's the same time that the US dollar has really caused the strengthening. And another, I guess, cause for concern is that oil's back up to $81, almost 50 cents. And it makes it really hard for the Fed to cut rates if oil is up the way that it is. Now, there are some other aspects to inflation that might look better, but certainly oil is a tax on the economy. So I'm starting to see some signs with the dollar strengthening, gold sort of falling back a little bit, oil going back up again. These are not necessarily super bullish for equities. I'm not saying that we're necessarily looking at like a big pullback yet, okay? But there is evidence growing that the market may be kind of running out of steam. If you look at the S&P 500, we're still smack dab in the middle of this upward channel. But we are kind of like it peaked, it dipped a little bit. We'll see where this goes. We're watching it pretty closely. I don't mind it being in the middle of the channel. The channel still looks upward, and so for the time being, we're going to remain bullish on stocks. But we're starting to see some signs that that things may be slowing down and going the other way. So we'll keep an eye on it. You have an awesome weekend. That's it for this week's 3 Minute Thursday, and we will see you next week.